Welcome to the train. Don't worry, I know it looks complicated, but I'm here to explain everything to you. First off, on the lower right hand side is the key legend. This explains basic functions. Press U to hide the legend. On the top right is your next objective. This could range from a number of things, like a contract that you've taken out on the train, or perhaps evacuation instructions. The marker in the center of the screen correlates to the task on the top right of the screen. In the top middle is the compass. This indicates where the front or the back of the train is. That might seem like a no-brainer now, but I can promise you when you are inside the guts of the train 16 floors underground, you will have no idea where forwards is. By default, proximity chat is enabled. If you want to disable it, press T to toggle off and press T to toggle back on. Next is the C8 and third class. Third class means that you're in the third class of the train, and C8 refers to the carriage number. Carriage 0 is in the front and carriage 9 is at the back. Below that is a yellow bar. That is your stamina bar. When you sprint, it will deplete, and when you stop sprinting, it will increase. The red bar below that is the health bar, and if you were to equip some armor, a blue armor bar will appear just above it. And finally, in the center is the hot bar, numbered 1 to 6. If I was to press number 1 on my keyboard, it would physically equip the item that takes up slot number 1. If I press number 2 on my keyboard, it changes to number 2. I can also scroll my mouse wheel to alternate between these items. If I go back to 1 and I press 1 again, it unequips the item and now I am barehanded. When I press tab, I access my inventory where I can see my player's appearance. I can drag my clothing items into my inventory. I can right click on items in my inventory to snap them back to where they belong. This is my default inventory space and can be increased with the backpack. If I click on an item, it will give me a description of what it is, and if a mate needs to borrow some of my precious resources and I need to give him some, I can move the slider, click on the split, and I can give him 67 metal. If I want to drop it on the ground, I can either click on the item and drop it, or I can drag it outside of my hotbar and let go, leaving a little yellow baggie. Now in your inventory you get personal crafting. These are the items that you can craft on your person as you go, provided you have the resources. The space core, for example, requires 20 metal, and I have tons of metal. If I right click on it, it will start crafting my base core. If I want to craft a bandage, you can see the plastic is in red, meaning I don't have any plastic on me. You cannot craft it. Some items open up many more items, like the crafting machine. If I craft one of these and I place it down on the ground somewhere, it now allows me to make many more complicated things, but on that machine itself. I see weapons. Press M to access your map. At the bottom of the map, it shows you exactly which carriage you're in. The legend on the side explains what is available within this carriage, and if I move around, you can see it updates live. If I stand at the bottom of the staircase and I pull up the map and walk up the stairs, you will see the map auto flips to the next layer. There are many layers to a carriage. If I use my mouse wheel, I can scroll and check out the entire carriage from where I am right now. Let's say I want to get out of this carriage and I need to find the airlock. It's certainly not on this level, but if I scroll up one level, I do notice that the airlock is up there. So if I walk up one level, I can now see it's on this layer. I'll make my way towards that airlock, and we have arrived. Haha. Master the map and you will stay alive on the train. Good luck.